Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV, I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2016, the Unemployment Challenge. Our first game of the Football League season was away to Bury, and it took us a while to get a goal, but when Nickel scored, he was about to come off anyway. And Reece Murphy came on, gave the ball to Williams here, and took advantage of Brown not gathering it cleanly first time to score the second goal of the game, to give us a 2-0 victory. And this is a very special moment because it's the 50th video as well. The next game of the month was a League Cup game at home to Burnley. And it was over inside 37 minutes. They scored in the first 7 minutes, however, 9 minutes sorry, when Mariga scored the opening goal of the game. And Sean McKenna scored his first ever goal in the 17th minute after Baxter didn't gather the ball cleanly himself. And just 5 minutes later, it was 3-0 to Burnley. McKenna scored again. And we were being absolutely ripped to pieces. And in the 37th minute, the last goal of the game came in. Scott Hardfield did that. It's a lovely goal, really, but I'm still livid that we were just dismantled as easily as this in just 37 minutes as well. I mean, we had 13 shots and the possession, but if we couldn't do anything with that possession and with the shots, then how can we really claim we had to get a good match? You know. The next match was at home to Bristol Rovers. You can see the report still loading up. And admittedly, not much really happened well, I say that. No goals happened, but we had 21 efforts on goal, with only 17 on target. That's our weakness, I think. We have the shots, we just don't take them. And Bristol Rovers and ourselves both continued our clean sheets record in the league. Then we went to Cambridge, and we could only draw again, 0-0. Again, we had 21 shots. This time we had 10 on target, but we couldn't score. They had a good match, really, and Fred Little got the man of the match as well, so I wasn't upset by that. Our next match was at home to Wrexham, who beat us twice last year, so when Scott Wallace did this to score the open goal of the game, I was absolutely delighted. It was his first of the season. And just 15 minutes later, Leonardo da Silva Lopez scored to make it 2-0, which meant we had 4 different goal scorers for our first 4 goals. And we had won the match 2-0 in the side 30 minutes. It was pretty the only time we haven't actually had more than 10 efforts at goal, but I'm not going to complain. I was very happy we got the win, even if we were dominated and hit them in the counter-attack numerous times. Our next game was away to Crawley Town, and Murphy was able to give the ball to Wallace, who scored to make it 1-0 inside 4 minutes. For his second of the season, the first player to score more than 1 goal this year. It was really a bit of a time before we got our second goal, but in the 43rd minute, Murphy got an end of the Silva Lopez's cross to make it 2-0 with his second of the season. A lovely goal. And it was in the 65th minute that we made sure we were going to get all 3 points. Robinson played to Murphy, and Murphy made no mistake. 3-0 inside 65 minutes for his third of the season. We're now flying into September, and we're in the Johnstone Paint Trophy, and Nichols gave us the lead inside the 32nd minute. How that managed to get in, I'll never know. But I was happy it did. But this happened. I don't understand what was going on with Mittoff's... what was going on with Mittoff's head, you know? He didn't need to go for that. He did. He cleared it forward. Their defender got to it, and they scored it. And Jack Booth was able to make it 1-0. And then we went on to lose penalties. 7-6 after Ganston. They missed their first penalty, by the way, so for them to have scored 7 in a row and for us to miss twice, it was rather disappointing in that regard. We should have done better, but we got the Johnstone Paint again, Johnstone Trophy, and we just seem to do very bad in the cups. I'll just say that now. The next game was at home to Southend, and we were looking to bounce back from our defeat against Port Vale, and Da Silva Lopez gave us the lead until the 49th minute of the game for his second of the season. Hurrah! And it was 21 minutes later that we made it 2-0. Hall found Ganston, he found Da Silva Lopez, who had 2 shots, after Smith saved the first one. We dominated the game, 21 shots on goal, 11 on target, and we deserved the win, honestly. We went into the next game against Torquay looking for another victory, and Da Silva Lopez gave us the lead inside the 32nd minute of the game for his 4th goal of the season. Lovely crossing from Convery. And this is the second goal of the game. 53 minutes in, Wallace found Booty, who did this. What a goal! For your first ever goal. Not first ever goal, first goal of the season. And I was happy. But we finally conceded a goal in the league. Rose found Duckrell. I don't know how to say that. But he made it 2-1 for his first ever goal for Torquay. And it was the first goal we conceded in the league. And it took 7 matches for that to happen. But we still won, so I wasn't going to complain too much. Our next game was at home to Carlisle. And Coffrey played us in. Wallace, his shot was saved. And Murphy scored to make it 1-0 in the 35th minute of the game. His 50th goal for Macclesfield in the league. And then he managed to get his 51st goal for Macclesfield in the league with this effort after Pollock played him through. His 5th goal of the season. We then found ourselves away from home against Dagenham and Redbridge. I was concerned something might happen, but then De Silva Lopez gave the play across in for Murphy, who scored inside the 5th minute for his 6th of the season. And then we found ourselves getting a penalty. Murphy stepped up to take it, and Murphy scored the penalty. 2-0. What a great day this is. Then we found ourselves getting another penalty. Murphy with a chance to get a hat-trick against his former club. Did he score this one though? He scored the first one. He didn't score the second one. Burns saved it. However, we weren't going to stop. Williams found Wallace. Wallace found De Silva Lopez, who wasn't going to miss from there, let's be honest. His 5th of the season, 3-0 inside 63 minutes. And then Patterson with a lovely ball in, Lucas scored that for his first ever goal for Macclesfield Town. I don't know how he wasn't picked up, but that's a great cross. What a free kick that was, and what a result this is. 4-0 away from home against Dagenham and Redbridge. We're doing really well for ourselves here. And now we're on to our last game of September. Williams found Murphy, who found the back of the net inside the 56th minute of the game. 0-0 at half time. And 57 minutes in, we were 1-0 up. And then Booty's free kick found Little, he found back in the net. Only to find out moments later he was actually coming off the pitch. It was just 3 minutes later when we found ourselves getting a 3rd goal. Williams found Wallace, he played it back to Booty, very unselfish and very good finishing. And the last goal of the game, Parrott found Booty, he found Murphy, he found back in the net, 4-0. 6 in 3 for Murphy here now. And that's his 9th of the season already. And I think I deserve the special mention for this guy. Murphy. 9 goals in 9 league games. Or 9 goals in 10 overall. What a season he's having. So this is the season. The table as things stand. And we won our last 7 matches in a row. That's incredible, isn't it? And then you take into the fact we've scored 21 goals and conceded just the 1 goal this season in 10 matches. I said that I needed to improve my defence, but be able to keep my attacking force and strength, and we've done just that. The only difference is that may potentially be costing me a bit more than I'd like to admit is the wage bill. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. We are 4th in the table. We're spending £1.5 million this season on wages, but not as much as newly promoted Barrow, who are spending £1.69 million on wages. And yeah, but they are 4th, so maybe it will work out for them. But we've won our last 7 matches. Oxford, I don't know how many they've won in a row actually. But yeah, we are currently on fire. 7 games in a row we've won, the most in the league at the moment. And Oxford are probably thinking, how the hell are we meant to keep this team away from us? Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking, if we continue this sort of form, why the hell should we not get promoted? Why the hell would we not get promoted? 7 points clear of 4th place Barrow after 10 matches. I know it's early days, but if we continue this run of form and continue to have that sort of defence in the league, then why can't we get promoted this year? I would love it. I really would love it if we could get promoted this season. I really would. Oh, and special mention to Bolton, who have lost their first 10 matches of the league campaign. In case someone's missing it, or in case you're trying to avoid seeing that part. That is actually the case. We have lost their first 10 matches, and they approached me to become their manager. I said no. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Hope you like and favourite this video. It will really help me out a lot. So, anyway. Until next time, goodbye and well, good night.